the Minor League Baseball series. On our second game of this 3-game series between the Midland Rockhounds and your Northwest Arkansas Naturals. We're getting ready to have some baseball, so let's get started. And let's go 4 o'clock.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Felix Guillen, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Ready now, Edgar Benitez. He will lead this one off today.
Off for the Naturals, left fielder Edgar Benitez.
So anyway, guys, before we get started with this baseball game, I'm going to go ahead and get my phone charging. Alright, let's see what we got here. The Christmas trailer and the live deal. We're going to go ahead, add it to the baseball list. It's San Antonio and... what the heck? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's get going.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout, here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
At the plate, Forrest Montalvo. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And we are in for a hot afternoon. 96 degrees at game time. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. Reyes is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting third, center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Jason Milligan. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. George Conrad, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Harold, what do you got? Digging in, Tommy Brown. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Tommy Brown.
Line to the right side. Oh, and this goes right past him. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses, use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
Into the box, Bryant Lopez. That's in there, base hit. Brown rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
Corey, love it.
Into the box now, Corey Lovett. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. Milligan has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. And he hit it hard. When a guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Olson is on his way home. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Now to the plate, Carlos Reyes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here.
Kaboom!
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
In now, Owen Lamb. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in, Will Nixon. Swing and a liner. Milligan is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Stepping up now, Luis Nunez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. And let's look down at that third baseman. That looks a long ways to first base, doesn't it? He makes it look easy. He can go into the hole, foul ball, and throw a ball across the diamond on a dot. He's got one of the best arms you will ever see.
So coming to the plate, Sean Tejada. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Reyes takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting sixth, catcher Guillermo Velez.
Coming to the plate now, Guillermo Velez. Now a ball rolls softly to second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now, I know there's 2 outs, and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with a 2-out infield single.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Leroy. High in the air out to center field. Love it on the move. And that retires the side. For his second at bat, Tommy Brown. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Designated hitter, Tommy Brown.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Talk about auspicious beginnings. That's the way to start an inning, folks. Drives it into the gap at right center, and you see when it rolls to the wall, he puts it into another gear and legs out a triple. There are a lot of ways to score from third with no outs.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Benitez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. I'm focusing on the third baseman. I love the fact that it's hard to bunt on him. He'll come and take it, bare hand plays with the best of them. He's got great range and tremendous hands and footwork.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 0-2. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Benitez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Digging in to try it again, Corey Lovett. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. The Rockhounds lead it 7-0. Now in the box, Jim Hawthorne. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Jim Hawthorne.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Olsen is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting ninth.
Now batting, Henry Garcia. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Nixon racing back at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Garcia takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Edgar Benitez.
Ready for another chance. Edgar Benitez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Forrest Montalvo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lovett is after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Center fielder, number 2.
Striding in once again, Jason Milligan. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than 1 of those in an at-bat.
0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch pulled toward right center field. Nixon on the move. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rockhounds are out in front, 7-1. Standing in, Matt McBride. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Nunez. 1 out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jimmy Comstock.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jimmy Comstock. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. This is on the ground over the first. Beautiful dive. What a play.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in, Carlos Reyes. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Going to the plate now, Luis Nunez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Right side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Standing in now, Sean Tejada. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Lovett is in pursuit. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Nunez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner from first comes around to score. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Guillermo Velez pulled high in the air out to right field. Nixon giving chase, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Second base hit of the game for him. This one an RBI triple, and there's still nobody out, so this could be just the start of it.
Stepping in now, Billy Leroy batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1, here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 7-4 contest. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Into the box, Jim Hawthorne, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and makes it.
Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. At the plate, Henry Garcia.
Henry Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Lopez is there, and he's got it for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Edgar Benitez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Lopez is there, 2 down. Digging in once again, Forrest Montalvo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled straight back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Four runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rockhounds lead it 7-5. So striding in, Owen Lamb. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with the mindset they're going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. They'll try to score that runner from first. He's around third. He's in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
The batter, designated hitter.
Into the box now, Tommy Brown. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Milligan has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, Bryant Lopez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Runner takes the turn at third. Headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. At the plate, Jason Milligan. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Center fielder, Jason Milligan.
On the ground, softly towards second. To his left, Lopez. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 6.
It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Stepping into the box, Luis Nunez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Lamb racing back to the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Sean Tejada. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Nixon is after it, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it 7-6 now. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Wow, with 1 out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his 2nd hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Into the box now, Guillermo Velez. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. A man at third with 1 away. Hit in the air to left field. Moving under it, Lamb. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 7-7 game.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
In now, Billy Leroy. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he gets a piece here as this slow roller back to the mound. Comstock fields it cleanly. Time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 7-7. Stepping in, Matt Olson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Johnny Saunders is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Standing in now, Corey Lovett.
Center
as he
fielder.
lines it hard to the right side but out of play. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Skied into straightaway right. Nunez shading to his right. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting. Catcher.
Striding in, Matt McBride. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup and the pitch. To third. Tejada is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jimmy Comstock. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Milligan on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Carlos Reyes. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to get down out there. The run scores from second. It's now a 9-7 contest.
He comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
He's set and the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Milligan ranging back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Here comes the runner around third on his way home. And the throw in gets away from him.
So close yet so far away. 2 outs, but back-to-back hits. This one a triple, and 3 runs have now been chased home. We'll see if the defense can make a play and get them out of this nightmare.
Stepping in now, Will Nixon, as he grounds one briskly to short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 5 innings complete. The Rockhounds are out in front, 10-7. Digging in once again, Jim Hawthorne. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Nixon is going to be the one that makes that play, and he had a long ways to go to record the first out.
Henry Garcia.
Ready for another chance? Henry Garcia. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here is another fly ball. This one out to left field. Lim comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Edgar Benitez.
Ready for another shot now, Edgar Benitez. First pitch on its way. Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Designated hitter, Tommy Brown.
Line towards center field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready once again, Bryant Lopez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benitez is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Olson. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again, Jason Milligan. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Luis Nunez.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Luis Nunez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. The windup and the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. At the plate, Corey Lovett. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Center fielder, Corey Lovett.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Now in the box, Matt McBride. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. The runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benitez Moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Carlos Reyes will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner in scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over to drive in the run.
Randall Navarro takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 20.
Owen Lamb will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 on the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Will Nixon.
In now, Will Nixon. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Milligan is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Striding in once again, Tommy Brown. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now the 0-1. Runners go. Out of play. From the belt, kicks and deals. And another foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, for such a young hitter, that was a nice piece of hitting the opposite field. Nice to see him take the ball the other way.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Bryant
That saves him.
3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball, straining the rest of those guys out here.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rockhounds lead it 13-7.
So we lead by 6.
Striding into the box, Sean Tejada bats here with a double and a triple on his line.
Tejada. Tomato.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. So coming to the plate, Guillermo Velez, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Reyes is over now, and he's got it for round number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Billy Leroy.
So stepping in, Billy Leroy. Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner, more than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
Into the box, Jim Hawthorne. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready now, Matt Olson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner, but foul.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Into the box now, Corey Lovett. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right side, hit hard, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Top of the order, bottom of the 8th, Rockhounds 13
as he lines
7.
it to center.
1 out.
But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jimmy Comstock. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game.
Yep, there we go.
Foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Now the 0-1. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Uh-oh, what just happened?
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Whoa! We're crushing them.
Talk about a one-man gang. He notched not 1 but 2 doubles earlier in the game.
See
and
these
now he goes deep. He's seeing the ball
buildings.
extremely well and punishing every mistake he sees in this
The
one.
new park, Franco Park, is in Midland.
Standing in now, Carlos Reyes. And
Missed
this is
it.
going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but
He's safe.
with a triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air now, out to right field. Nunez on the move.
Oh my goodness, he missed it again.
He's headed for extra bases again. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Line to the right side.
Oh my goodness, third miss.
Can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Stepping in now, Tommy Brown. Base hit, and that'll get a run.
That'll score.
Great job of hitting. So many people think you get a first pitch fastball, you have to pull it. No, a great swing is hitting the ball back up the middle.
18-7. Midland leads it.
Into the box, Bryant Lopez. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
Well, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. And a
Safe.
relay home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Great
And he
execution.
scored.
You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Offside.
Into the box now, Matt Olson. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Milligan has a read on it. 2 down. So striding in, Corey Lovett.
Corey Lovett.
This is their last play. This is
Here
it.
comes the first pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Now the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
20.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys all game long. Getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they've played it in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
So striding forward now, Matt McBride. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. 9th inning coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 20-7. Digging in, Henry Garcia. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team to lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Our coordinating producer Chris Gill tells me in my headset to tell you not to miss our post-game highlights. That'll come your way at the conclusion of matters here this afternoon right here on the show. Stepping up now, Edgar Benitez. The pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Montalvo.
Forrest Montalvo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground.
Their
Both the
final-
guy at first and at the plate
their
are
final
first,
strike
so
for
a
this
double
guy.
play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be
This
able
will
to
do it.
On to first, and that's your ball game.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him. But he battled, and he finished the game, and he picked up the win along the way, too.
20-7 in this ball game today. The Midland Rockhounds earned 28 hits in this one. George Conrad was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, this is it, guys. We got one more game with the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. And after that, we are going to probably the Travelers. And anyway, we'll see y'all later in the next minor league baseball game. See, nobody